Hello everybody, it's Mama Shara here. Welcome back to a brand new video on this channel. And today I'm going to go over a little bit of a topic that I'm sure will help some of you guys out there. Hopefully it does. I can't assure that it's going to help everybody, but hopefully it helps everybody out. By the way, I'm sponsored by McDonald's now. Thank you, McDonald's, for sponsoring this video. I'm just joking with you guys. I have nothing else to do. I don't have a Starbucks. I'm too poor to afford a Starbucks. Anyways, guys, time to get on to the topic of this video. And I want to talk to you guys a bit about how to come out to your parents as transgender. I guess it can go pretty well with if you're gay and stuff like that. Different things like that. But this is more of an in-depth kind of thing. So, yeah. If you guys haven't seen my video where I actually talked to my parents about being trans, it's a pretty good video. Go check it out. For me, I live in the age of social media. I don't have progressive parents, but my parents are, I guess you could say, progressively trying to be progressive. If that makes any sense at all. They are on social media. For me, I came out on social media because to me, I felt like that was the safest place. And because, you know, Facebook, you just need to put your statuses, you put what you're thinking. You know, Facebook asks you, what are you thinking? And you're like, I'm thinking I'm trans today. Mind blown. And before you know it, you're uploading the status that's going to change, make everybody look at you, either delete you, want to talk to you, or like you. To me, I came out on social media, which didn't make my parents understand exactly what it was, but so basically what I'm trying to say is, one of your first ever thoughts you can do is come out to your parents on social media, which is a little easier. Not in a direct message, but more like hey everybody, I'm trans, or something like that. It's like killing like 20 birds with one stone, or depending on how much friends you might have, it could be 500 birds with one stone. Coming out, you know, social media does have its benefits, basically, to announce certain things like that. Let's say you don't have social media. Let's say your parents don't have social media, and another best way is to message them through their phone. I don't think there's really any parents out there nowadays that don't have a cell phone. And if they don't, well, this won't appeal to them either. Messaging your parents, calling them, telling them over the phone is also a better thing. It helps stir away basically what a parent might do to their child. I'm not saying that parents are like that, but I'm pretty sure there are parents that are like that. Another way to come out to your parents is to sit down on a round table better, you know, round works better for some reason. Square, triangle, octagonal, X-shaped, U-shaped, oh, it doesn't even matter, guys. Just, it's always a good thing, like if you ever want to come out, a dinner conversation might work, but I intend more of like schedule up a meeting with your parents. And I know how a lot of kids can be towards their parents, like, I don't know if I want to schedule up a meeting. It seems kind of weird, you know? It's always the best thing to do. Another good thing to come out to your parent, a way to come out to your parents, is not coming out to your parents exactly, but asking them what they think about the LGBTQ community. You could also, one of the best things, let's say your parents are talking about something. Let's say you guys are talking about something on the table, on that big round square, round circle, green, black, yellow table you guys have. And let's say you guys are talking. Bring up a subject that has to do with the LGBTQ community. For instance, I mean, nowadays it's crazy. There's all over the news. But like, oh, so what do you guys think about the Trump banning transgender troops? That's another way. I mean, we have so much stuff to go off of nowadays. You can literally like go off the news and off of like TV shows, movies, stuff like that. It's like a good way to start up a conversation, and usually you can find out what people's opinions are throughout, especially in politics. And being transgender is for some reason in this day of age, a very political thing. You know, I don't know why your gender has to be political to you, to anybody, but it is. You have this transgender stuff is more liberal, and you have these people that don't like transgender people are usually conservative, but there are some transgender conservative people, aka Blair White. AK follows me on Instagram. AK beautiful as fuck. And I don't hate her. I just don't agree with every single point she has to say. That's the thing. You shouldn't hate people for just because you don't agree with one thing. With that being said, a topic is always the greatest thing to do rather than just to come out right away. Now, let's say your parents are very religious. I'm going to be honest with you guys, a lot of religious parents aren't exactly what they call Bible-driven or push the Bible out towards their kids. A lot of them are just kind of like, oh, I love to go to church and I love to serve God. And a lot of them tend to be very supportive. So you'd be surprised just because your parents are holy rollers or they might be hardcore Catholics or Christians doesn't necessarily mean they might not support you. My family and I grew up in a Catholic area in my life. I was confirmed. I went through my first Holy Communion. I got baptized and stuff. So a lot of different things. So to me, I'm like, okay, you'll be surprised. You will be surprised. Another way to come out to your parents is just tell them about the scientific aspects of what gender dysphoria, being transgender, is. You'll be surprised. They're getting parents to understand and to know that what you're going through is very much legitimate is always a great thing. There's no ever going to be a parent that tells you, okay, you have this thing wrong with your body, we're not going to take you to the doctor. Always best to go to a good doctor too. Like I said before in the beginning of this video, not every single tip is going to work, and not every parent is the same, and not every parent's going to really want to accept, because believe it or not, there's just parents that are just so stubborn they just won't accept their child, and that's the thing that sucks. But if you are in that situation in your life and you have a parent that doesn't want to understand, be around people that are. I guarantee you there's not one place in this world where you walk by everybody and not one of them supports you. There's always going to be those few. Always going to be that bunch. Surround yourself around a bunch of accepting and loving people. That's the best way you could do it. That's how I did it, and that's how you successfully transition too. It helps you transition. When you're around people that love you the most, you transition so smoothly and so much better. Your body is comfortable to transform around a really good group of people. For instance, look at it like this. If you are a caterpillar, and you decided, okay, I'm going to become a butterfly, so I better put a cocoon around me. Do you think that butterfly would still come out if there was a tornado that blew around that entire area, or hardcore hail smashed your cocoon? Do you think you'd still be a butterfly? No, actually. I mean, I don't even know what that analogy was. Is that even an analogy? It's different. You put yourself around a comfortable setting, you will transition a lot better. Just do that. Parents are going to be parents. Parents are like individuals. They care. But there's a lot of parents out there that will care for you no matter what. They're more worried for you than hating on you. So help them understand. Do your research. Don't just go up to your parents and say, hey, I'm transgender. Oh my God, you got to accept me. That's not how it works. You got to give your parents, especially people that are very conservative or people that were not around that kind of a subject, you got to give them information. Find your nearest resource center, find your nearest area, go online, search up what gender dysphoria is, search up all the stuff that you need in a transition, and help your parents understand that what you're going through is very legitimate, and it's not just a decision. It's a decision to transition. It's not a decision to have gender dysphoria. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna let you guys off right there. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you guys did, leave it a like, show some love, and subscribe. And if you guys can, please ring the notification bell down below if you guys want to be notified every time I go live on YouTube or upload to YouTube. Also, if you guys can, donate to my GoFundMe. Shout out to Ken Allred for being such a great supporter by donating so much money to me and helping me out so much. Doesn't have to do that, but thank you so much. Also, if you guys want to support me by buying my book, go online, Amazon.com. There's a link in the description. There's different ones on iBooks. And there is a book link on Barnes & Noble. So, yeah. I'm Mr. and you guys are Mr. Tears, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.